It's Dexter.
Luna.
It's Dexter Luna Travels. Ah! The morning ritual. Sleeping so peacefully, and then 2 seconds later.
Low 90s. That's it.
We need romper room. Oh no. Ah! Oh my goodness. I'm trying to move my feet out of the way.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness. You're getting tired, Dexter.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, I even got it in my notes.
Oh, this is hot.
Yeah, I think I hear them. Sound like somebody caught one. It was Emily for sure. Might have been Ruthie. No, that was too small a voice. That was bad.
Yeah, it's an Army Corps engineer part.
Okay.
You get yourself something to sip on?
No.
Well, this is where we ended up at the truck after our long bike ride. And for whatever reason, the meta glasses decided it did not want to give us a good quality video. So here's a picture of me talking to Brenda. We're putting the stuff in the back of the truck, the e-bikes. There was a little bit of a mishap, little learning curve going on here, trying to figure out how to put the bikes into the back of the truck, or at least the best way. And yeah, she ended up crashing her bike. That's the long story short. So she's playing with her glasses, trying to get off the bike, and somehow didn't release the throttle. And when she stopped, as she was getting off the bike, the throttle continued to move forward. And well, e-bikes are like motorcycles in a way. They can move out pretty quick. These go up to what, 20 miles an hour or so. And yeah, she skinned up her knee a little bit and hurt her pride and stuff. So we decided that I guess we're done e-biking for a couple of days till she heals up and gets over her wounds. And yeah, there's a picture of it right there. Well, it's a little picture of it. We got it bandaged up here because we didn't want the dogs, you know, going haywire on us. And as we're trying to figure out how best to secure the bikes and put them in and out, this is the first time we've actually transported the bikes this way. And we packed our snacks, we packed our drinks with our Yeti cups inside the saddlebags. And these are our, what bikes are these? I forgot.
The other side I had to...
Do you remember?
Electric?
Yeah, they're electric. The electric bikes. This starts with an L. Absolutely love the bikes. They haul butt. Love them. But honestly, this is the best way to pick the bike up. They're 50 pounds a piece, so it's 100 pounds total. It's not a lot of weight. But what we do is we secure the bikes up in there, and it was a pretty warm day, and so we decided we were gonna do a little bit of fishing after that. And I had to drink a little bit of water actually a
bring
whole
your
bunch
cup?
of water. I got my stereo going on the back of
Got
the
it?
tailgate there. And
Yes.
mostly
Or
that's why I'm
even
talking
pain
right now,
treatment
because I don't want to get any
again,
copyright
going
issues.
0 miles per
So
hour.
that's why I'm talking, gonna throw out some music
accidentally
underneath
hit
this,
the
and we'll
throttle
call it good. A little
when I was
inside
getting
picture
off,
of the truck.
and it took off without
And
me.
she's talking about how her knee hurts and
So,
stuff.
pull
Has
that
some dill
side.
pickle chick. You've never had
Got
those?
it.
Those are pretty good. And there's the wounded knee.
See the bird on the other side? He caught a fish. I wasn't fast enough to see him swoop down in there and capture it on film. But he is over there eating. He was sitting up there just waiting. Seen his fish. First try. Got it.
I'm just saying, the bird caught all of the fish. I caught none. Look, guys, tomato, tomato, it's all good. You know, you can call it convection, convectionate, whatever.
Today, we are going to make some chocolate chip cookies in our confectionate microwave. Confectionate, and we are going to preheat it, which you have to, which it is 325 for a non-stick pan. And then we will just push the dial. We will press it again, and it is preheating. I absolutely love this thing because, well, when you're in an RV, you want to save on propane too. So, it is a bonus. All right, they're ready to go in. Like I said, I cheated about the pre-made. We are going to pop them in here. The confectionate microwave. And it says enter the bake time, which I believe was, we'll do 13 minutes on this one. And then we're going to push start and then start again. And of course, let's go take a wonderful, wonderful look at our little baby Luna. There is, whoops, there's Luna. She'll take all these cushions and put them down. And there's our beautiful Dexter. Can't wait, grandkids will be here, so happy Memorial Weekend.
Okay, now as I'm showing you the outside of it, it kind of looks terrible, and it should, because it came in damaged. I had to modify it slightly, get it to work. It does work now, but it's not perfect. They're sending a new one, and I really don't know how to describe this material other than it's like a plastic or whatever. But man, does this stuff work great. So you can see how it's really reflective, and pardon my reflection, but there I am. And it works great, and it keeps the heat out and the cold air in. All right, YouTube, I'm out here doing what retired people do, which is called fishing. And Mama's over here doing the videotaping. So, what did I catch? 2 or 3 bass?
Yeah.
And a couple of little dinky ass fish, and then and 1 crappie. So, ain't that something? Ain't that
I've
fish?
seen
Yeah.
that fish. I don't know if
Well,
you can see the circles out there.
anyways, just want to holler at y'all, say hello, and you know, this is what you do when you're stationary for a little bit and waiting on your appointments to come up. Next week will be a busy week for us with all kinds of appointments, so we'll see how we're doing. As far as knocking out the video and stuff, we do them as we can. And we got our, what is this? Michelob Ultra Lime Cactus drinks on hand. And the lady was nice enough to give us a bucket with ice. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. Did you get it in the video?
No, I was trying.
Here, let me see it. There we go. We got the little koozies
Might be
and stuff
bougie.
like that. And we're at the North Point Marina in Lake Belton, Texas.
For now.
Yeah, for now. So, just wanted to give a shout out to y'all. And I watched Josh the RV Nerd get just, man, I'll tell you, he got tore up by, what's it, the Carlson or whatever thing.
I forgot his
videos.
name.
And
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, I have talked to Bish's RV, and we had planned to get an RV through them. I was going to drive about 600 miles to go grab one, and we could not come to terms on a good price that I thought was a good price. It was
At the
used,
time.
yeah, it was a used RV, and the point that was hard for us to swallow was, yeah, we could do it. We had just sold our house and everything, and we did not want to commit to something sight unseen, especially with an RV. And we watched a couple of other people out there on their YouTube channels, and sorry if I keep looking away, I'm looking, eyeballing my fishing poles. You know, that's a hard thing to do for an individual. Yeah, you could do it. There's nothing saying you can't do it. The issue is there's so many issues with buying an RV, all right? And you can buy all these warranties and all these plans and stuff like that later on in life, but guess what? I would rather know up front what I'm going into than doing a sight unseen purchase.
Yeah.
And so we decided not to do that. Now, I didn't want to take the trouble of driving up there and come back empty-handed, and I wanted to look at what we had in our location. And specifically, we were looking at Brinkley's at the time. And we ended up with an alliance, and then we ended up buying our North Point, which we're extremely happy with. However, like I said in our last video, we liked a Brinkley still. One for the way they do their construction, a little bit different than Jayco, and because they both got their good points and bad points, and everybody relishes on the fact that how good that Brinkley does on their customer service, which I imagine they do. That's not the issue. The issue becomes, why do you need it? You understand what I'm saying? Why do you need to call customer service? And we don't want to call customer service. We want to be able to do things on our own and just keep going. And that's where we're at. Okay? So if you buy a used one, which we were looking at, and then it was like, you buy a used one, but guess what, guys? If I buy a used one, I know what I'm getting if I can see it. And we couldn't see it, that's why we didn't buy it. So that's why we're at where we're at. In our North Point, we love it, but we're still looking at a Brinkley in our future purchase. That will be a next RV. And when we watch some horror stories on some people that have a Brinkley's and whatnot, and guess what, guys? Brinkley does do a good job of fixing their stuff.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
They do, from everything that we have watched. And not only that,
Yep.
every RV does come with some sort of problem every once in a while.
They all have problems.
However, our last fifth wheel we had for what,
10 plus years?
14
Yeah.
years,
Yep.
and it was a what was that?
Keystone
A
Cougar.
Cougar. We had
327 RES. That's
we
it.
had
Yeah.
no problems the whole time we owned it. We never even buckled things together.
No.
You know, like to go down the road to go. You know, we took that thing across country.
Yeah, we
Never
had
buckled
glasses
nothing out.
in the cabinets and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
we were
like,
newbies. We never
glass,
did, and nothing fell
Yeah.
out. Nothing fell out.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. It was a well-built RV, and they say the older ones are the better ones, and I get all that, right? And I understand.
Maybe nowadays these manufacturers need to step up to whatever they used to do back in the old days.
However,
make 'em-
I do want to compliment Josh the RV Nerd. He did a very long video.
Yes,
Very long video.
shout out to Josh the RV Nerd.
And Bish's
shout out
RV.
to Bish's RV is where this was going.
I'll tell you what, yeah.
They did a magnificent job. Hi everyone.
Hello. Hey, just want to recap real quick. We talked about Josh the RV Nerd and Bish's RV. They did us right. We didn't buy from them, but they actually did us right. We agreed to disagree on the price or whatever. That's no big deal. But then you got some defamation going on by the Wingman Wisdom or whatever he wants to call himself, and they had this going back and forth on YouTube. And I know we're just a small YouTube channel, 100 subscribers. Thank you, by the way.
Yes, thank you.
That's insane. If you listen to what Josh's rebuttal was to the entire thing, it'll make you a better person for wanting to go to Bish's RV. And I would definitely stay away from that Cheyenne Mountain, only because of what they did in this video. That is disgusting. That's sad. I don't understand how people like that can do business. And
Whether it was for clicks or whatever.
do it for clicks or whatnot. We're no longer the RV Wingman Wisdom, whatever the heck it is. I call him the big dumbass of the internet. But that's stupid. Whatever he did, why he did it, he dumb. But
shame on you.
Shame on you. Y'all have a great day.
And thank you for the subscribers. And for you new ones that are watching, please subscribe and like our channel and help us grow. We do watch a lot of y'all.
Yeah, we do actually. We really do. We enjoy it all. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank